Reselling on Amazon FBA for beginners. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to success in 2018. So welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, you want to make more money, become a better entrepreneur, and live a better lifestyle, make sure you click that subscribe button and also that notification bell. So 2017 was an incredible year. 2018, there's going to be even more and more people jumping on the Amazon bandwagon. Why? Because people like myself keep putting out content, keep putting out videos, keep putting out articles and stuff on social media about how great Amazon FBA is. Now, if you are new, which chances are the reason you are here is because you are new to Amazon FBA, you're probably wondering, well, how do I become successful? What can I do? I need tips from somebody that's been there, that has done that. So that's exactly what I'm gonna give you inside this video. Honestly, this video could be 100 tips to success in 2018, but I'm gonna limit this to only 5. Why? Because I think these 5 tips will get any beginner started very quickly and on their way to success very fast. So tip number 1 is to start small. You're probably thinking, why start small? Why in the world would I want to start small? I see all these people making great money, great income, quitting their 9-to-5 jobs. That's what I want. I want to start fast. No, start small. Here's why. Most people that start really quickly, they build up their inventory, they put all this money into the business, and they see a little bit of success. What happens when you start small is that you understand the business. You understand the process to get inventory, to prep it, to ship it off to Amazon. You understand that whole process. You understand how to automate things, how to make things faster and be more efficient. This is why I say start small. Start with small products, start with books, start with inexpensive items. The reason why is because I want you to prove it to yourself that you can do it. I know I can do it. I know some of my colleagues can do it as well. Some of my students can do it as well. But I want you to prove it to yourself that you can do it. Okay? Until you do that, don't go and invest $10,000 into this business. Invest a few hundred, maybe $1,000. Just get going. Understand what it takes, understand the process behind it, and then you start to really push and scale that business. Tip number 2 is to reinvest all profits for 2 months. Here's the reason why. So I like to use a conservative number as 50%. So 50% return on investment, or ROI. The reason why I say 50% is because if you spend, let's say $1,000 and you get 50% ROI on that money, you should be able to have $1,500 after all your inventory sells. Let's assume everything sells and it sells out within 2 weeks. If that's the case, you will have $1,500 after 2 weeks. If on the day after you get your your disbursement check from Amazon, you go and buy everything that you need. You go source all that stuff. Great. You take that $1,500 and now you send it off to Amazon. If that sells within the next 2 weeks, so what you would have after 1 month's time, if you are using that 50% conservative rate, that ROI, you should have $2,250 from just $1,000 investment. This is why I say you need to invest for 2 months, because at the end of 2 months, you're gonna have much more than you started with. And that's gonna keep growing, and keep growing, so your business can pay for all your bills, can pay for your business to run, and your business can scale and expand at the same time. If you take all your money out before you grow your business, before you can scale it to X number, you are not gonna see any growth. You're probably gonna fail. You will probably quit eventually. And this is what most people do. Okay? I don't want you to quit. I don't want you to fail. I want you to have the same success that I've had and many of my students have had as well. So I highly recommend you reinvest 100% of your profits for the next 2 months. If you can do it for 3 months or 6 months, that's even better. But do it for 2 months, because I guarantee if you do it for 2 months, you will get there. You will see success faster than you would any other way. Tip number 3 is to diversify your sourcing efforts. What I'm talking about here is not just sourcing at Walmart, not just sourcing at a thrift store, not just sourcing from Alibaba or from a wholesaler. What I'm talking about is to diversify, just be everywhere. Go to Walmart, go to Target, go to Costco, go to Sam's Club, go to a bunch of different retail stores. That's your retail arbitrage aspect of your business. Then you want to source from Walmart.com, Target.com, Sam'sClub.com, Costco.com, BestBuy.com. The other thing you can do is online arbitrage. Okay, two different things. And you can do private label. You can order stuff from China from a site called Alibaba.com, from DHgate.com. There's other sites as well. Okay, you can do that. You can do wholesale. You can even do thrifting. There's so many ways to source inventory. I recommend you diversify your sourcing efforts, because that way you're not just going to rely on one way to make money. So if the thrift stores don't have any inventory for you to buy, go to the retail stores. If they're all dried up and there's no good sales, nothing's profitable, go do private label. If you can't do anything there, which you should, but if you can't, there's always wholesale, or just a mix of everything. So I like to do a complete mix of everything, but that's just me. Everybody else has, there's people out there that they're 100% wholesale, 100% private label, 100% retail arbitrage, 100% thrifting. That's completely fine. Run the business that you want to run. This is your business. You can decide the direction of your business, and it can be any direction you want. Okay? Tip number 4 to reselling on Amazon FBA for beginners is to learn from others. You got to understand, I was in your shoes many years ago. There are people that were in your shoes just last week or last month. Learn from these same people. There's 2 things that I recommend. First, I have a link in the description box below. You can go check it out. It's my Homemade Entrepreneur membership group. This is for Amazon FBA sellers. It's $11.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. But I give you a bunch of stuff in there, teach you how to really run your business, how to scale, and how to do so many other things. First, that's what I recommend. The second thing is to go and join other Facebook groups. There's so many free Facebook groups. Most of them are closed, okay, that you actually have to ask to join, but that's fine. Go join some of these groups. There's some great groups out there. They'll teach you all the beginners, the basic stuff, even some more advanced stuff on how to really get your Amazon FBA business going and scale up rather quickly. There's no better way, in my opinion, than to learn from other people that have been there. From myself included, from other people that have been in your shoes just a week ago. They can probably answer questions that I didn't know you would even have. Okay? So, go join the Amazon FBA group, and number 2, go join some of these Facebook groups. They will give you more information, more insight into this business than you probably knew was out there. Tip number 5. This is something, for anybody that has run a business before, is you need to learn from your past mistakes. This is something that I do all the time. Every single month, I will sit down and figure out what mistakes I made, what did I learn from those mistakes, and how am I not going to make that mistake again. So, with your Amazon FBA business, especially for beginners, what you need to do is you need to sit down every month or every few weeks and figure out, did you make a mistake? Did you have a horrific buy? Maybe you bought something and it just tanked. The prices dropped over on Amazon, the ranking shot up, and you are stuck with all that inventory. You're stuck with that lost money. What are you gonna do? Well, what I would say is you need to understand how to read a Keepa.com graph or chart. If you don't know how to read those, that could be the number 1 mistake. Maybe you bought too much inventory. The reason why is because you didn't know what the average ranking was in the past few months. Because of that, the ranking, shot up. Maybe you bought it when it was on a spike. There's so many different things you need to understand. And if you don't read a Keepa.com graph, if you don't understand how to use Keepa, you will probably struggle, you may eventually fail, and at some point you will quit because you have too much money tied up into the business and not enough cash flow. So, if you want to be successful in 2018 with Amazon FBA, I recommend these 5 things. Now, go back, watch the video again, take notes, whatever you need to. If you have questions, put your questions down below in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Like I said, Amazon FBA is a big business. I think it's going to be booming in 2018. It was booming in 2017. It's only going to get bigger. Okay? And I want you to be a part of it. So if you have any questions, let me know what your questions are. Smash that thumbs up button if you want more videos on Amazon FBA, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next video.